Observe the United Nations International Day of the Older Persons. Emerging economies such as South Africa, India and Russia have been ranked among those that are not performing well in looking after their elderly. A charity called Help Age International has ranked countries in the order of how they treat their old people. Now, to tell us more about this, we are joined on the line from Pretoria, our Pretoria studios, by Mr Necodimus Chifupa. Mr Chifupa, good afternoon, the Regional Director of Help Age International South Africa. How are you?
Good afternoon to you all and listeners. I'm very well, thank you.
Now, where exactly is South Africa ranked in this research?
South Africa is ranked 65 amongst over 90 countries globally, and second in the continent, Africa, second from Mauritius.
What is the country doing wrong to be ranked that low?
It's not necessarily about doing something wrong, but probably a question of embracing clearly and sharing what South Africa is doing with the international data sources like the World Bank, WHO, which sources we have used, which sources also have comparable data to rank these countries. But yes, there is more South Africa needs to do on aging and development.
Now, what should we do as South Africans to improve how we treat our elderly?
The Global Age Watch Index is being launched today as a study carried out by Help Age International, and it has 4 indicators: income security, health status, employment and education, and enabling environment. And I think those are the sectors South Africa could do more, and South Africa has those opportunities. One is the current national development plan, which South Africa is really engaging with communities. I think they would do good to engage with organizations, governmental and non-governmental, which are working with and for older persons, and older persons themselves in a continued dialogue to ensure they understand and get the issues from the horse mouth. And secondly, with the post-2015 agenda coming down to land on countries, South Africa will be obviously discussing what needs to be included in the post-2015 dialogue. That is an opportunity to which South Africa, engaging with the organizations as mentioned and older persons, they would also come to understand the issues to be brought on board, referenced these 4 indicators.
Now, what is the magic formula? Because there's countries like Sweden, which is ranked on top of this research. What are they doing right that we are doing wrong?
One, as a recommendation, and what other countries are doing right, is probably having a national aging plan which enables policy to have clear entitlements, which entitlements can be costed and resourced, both at national and local level. That kind of aging national plan will then respond to the real needs of older persons locally and nationally. And secondly, it's also a process of a continued dialogue where the older persons themselves do speak to policy as it is practiced and resource allocated.
Thank you so much. That is the Regional Director of Help Age International Southern Africa. On the line to us, Mr Necodimus Chifupa.